Hello, my dear students. How are you doing? I've just had a class with my student, and he reminded me that we're having Amazon Prime Day or Prime Week with lots of books with special discounts. Intermediate and advanced students should definitely start reading books in English. If you're not reading books in English yet, I strongly recommend you start doing so to encourage you to read more in English. I'm going to suggest some books that you can buy, you can purchase on Amazon, and you can buy them to read on Kindle or the paperback novel to read on paper. First, I started here with the Penguin Classics English. I'm going to share this with you with the video. We have Penguin's Classic English, the classic books like Frankenstein, Emma, lots of good ones, Don Quixote, Oliver Twist, Miss Dalloway, Virginia Woolf, lots of very good books. I don't recommend the Iliad. I think even in Portuguese it's hard, but there are some good ones. And try something that you know the story. For example, something you know what it is about, something you have seen the movie or something like Dracula. Most people know the story, so try to read it in English. Another one, Shakespeare's quite difficult, but Animal Farm, some people have seen the movie, they know the story. What else? Alice's Adventures also great. So Wuthering Heights, this is a great book. You can check here what interests you, what you like. Other than that, I separated a few that I think might be interesting, especially if you're going to start reading. One classic that most people enjoy a lot is Lewis Carroll Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. So if you have seen the movie, you know the story and you would like to read the book, I strongly recommend it. To the Lighthouse. This is from Virginia Woolf. It's a classic. I think there is a movie, but I'm not sure. But this story is very good. It's very interesting, so I recommend it. Miss Dalloway, another classic from Virginia Woolf. I haven't read it. They have here the summary, another classic, very recommended. I haven't read it yet. Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life, if you'd like something more self-help or personal development, this is suggested. Short stories in English for intermediate learners. Learn for pleasure at your level. I haven't read it, but I was looking at this and I thought it was super interesting. It's a collection of 8 unconventional and captivating short stories for young and adult learners. So if you decide to read this, let me know if you enjoyed it. Daisy Jones and the Six. There is a TV series called with this name, and they have made the novel, the book about it, the TV show, the 1970s rock group. It's very connected to the TV series. So if you have watched the TV show and would like to know more about it, you can read the book or practice. If you have kids and you want to start reading in English for your kids, which I strongly recommend, this book has my first Disney Classics bedtime storybook. You can read to your kid, make him get used to the sounds of English while you practice speaking English. Cool, isn't it? The Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath. Never read it, but it's strongly recommended. People who read it say it's great. Another one, The Hunger Games. You have probably seen the game, the movie. It's more young adult story, but it's quite interesting. Atomic Habits by James Clear. I haven't read it, but it's strongly recommended. It's here the first sold one about emotions and feelings and paternity, so maybe you'd like it. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, classic. I recommend if you like romance stories, romantic stories. Lessons in Chemistry, a novel. There is a TV show on Apple TV based on this book, Lessons in Chemistry. I recommend the TV show and the book. I watched the TV show. I thought it was amazing. Haven't read the book yet, but if it's as good as the TV show, I think you'll enjoy it. Animal Farm, a classic by George Orwell. There is a movie quite old, but it's nice. The Catcher in the Rye. I don't remember the name in Portuguese, but it's a very famous book and highly recommended. But this is a little bit more advanced. So if you're beginning, if this is your first book you're going to read in English, I don't recommend this one. The Imitation of Christ. If you are Catholic, if you are Christian, and you know there is this book in Portuguese, A Imitação de Cristo, and this one it's the English version. So they have short suggestions for you to read daily. Every day you can read one, so maybe it's something that you could practice. Both Protestants and Catholics can practice English while praying. The Great Gatsby. This is very known. There are two movies. The last one, the most recent one, was with Leonardo DiCaprio. I recommend watching the film, and the book is also very interesting, quite good. So I recommend. Easy reading, I liked it. And if you like biography, this is on Prime Day. There's a discount. It's still expensive, but if you like it, it's a bestseller, Becoming Michelle Obama. Guys, these are just some recommendations. You can find others. The important thing is that you start reading in English, because if you don't start reading in English, you will never improve your vocabulary. So this feeling that you have, oh, I don't have enough vocabulary. I'm always looking for simple words to say what I'm thinking. This will never go away if you don't start reading. You need to read in English for you to internalize, assimilate these new words, this new vocabulary. All right, so have fun, and then let me know, which one did you read? What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Please give me feedback. All right, bye bye. See you. Thank you.